Alright, so in this tutorial, we're going to be showing you how to create your own level in Unity. So specifically for our game, we're going to be making an open world exploration type of level. So as you can see in the scene here, in our current scene, we pretty much don't have anything going on, and it's pretty much very plain here, as you can see. So we're gonna need some assets in order to make our game more interesting and more fun. So you can either make your own assets or you can go to the Unity Asset Store. So as you can see, I already have mine downloaded, but um, in the Unity Asset Store, you can find a lot of free assets. So in our case, we're gonna be using the low poly houses free pack here, and all you have to do is add that to your asset and open it to Unity. And once you are in Unity, you should be able to see the assets right over here. And if in your case you don't see the assets yet, you just need to go to the Window tab, Package Manager, and you should be able to see your assets here. And if you don't see your newly added asset, just refresh and it should appear in this tab. And all you have to do is, for example, just import the asset, just import it to your project, and it should be right here. Or in this case, this asset here. So without further ado, let's start making the assets and let's design our level. So now as we continue, let's break down some of the core principles behind designing a level. So in our case here, we are designing a city, and cities are meant to be lived in. So the first step is to plan a layout for the city. I follow an organic approach rather than a rigid grid structure. I use a mix of wide roads, narrow alleys, and open plazas to create a varied exploration opportunities. Main roads guide players through key locations, while side streets and shortcuts provide alternate routes and hidden secrets. Another important element is the flow of movement. Players should always feel like there is something drawing them forward, whether it's a tall landmark, an open space in the distance, and or a well-lit street guiding the way. These visual cues keep the world feeling natural and immersive, especially for an open world exploration game that we are making. Alright, so now we are done designing the level. So as you can see here, we made a pretty simple looking but decent level. So as you can see, we've used some of the assets here, and we made this a little looking city, which is pretty good. So now, before we continue on, we just want to add one more thing. So if you notice, our character actually has a stamina. So in the previous part, we note that you lose stamina when you hit a specific object, such as an obstacle. So in this case, our obstacle is the cylinder here. As you can see, we lose stamina every time we try to hit it, and that is not good. So if you want to implement this system and put it somewhere else in the object, for example, in this case, you have a new object, right? So if you want this lamppost to be an obstacle, all we need to do is add the hazard tag and play the game. And when we go right here, as you can see, the player loses stamina. And if you go to anywhere else here, the player does not lose stamina since they don't have the hazard tag. So that's pretty much it for this part. So you can design your own level here. You can either use the Unity Asset Store or make your own assets as you wish. So we'll see you for the next part of the tutorial, and that's about it for this video.
What's up, guys? It's me, Aldrich. I just want to say thank you so much for the support. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And remember to seize the day. Thank you.